Hello everyone, welcome back to Getting Started with Angular course. In this chapter, we will be understanding components. Let's begin. First of all, we will understand what is component. By definition, component is a building block of an application. So to illustrate that, let's look at this figure. Suppose I give you a bunch of Lego bricks with some shapes and ask you to create something. You can create this beautiful house. But you can also do some other things like building a vehicle or other amazing things with the help of these Lego bricks. Basically what that means is, using small Lego bricks, you can create a big thing. Over here, Lego brick can be considered as a component. So let's understand a little bit about Lego brick. If you take a simple Lego brick, it may appear like this. It have 4 openings from the bottom, 4 connector on the top. So you can connect them like this. This is the mechanism behind a normal Lego brick. There is a possibility like Lego brick can have different shape and those connector will be on its side or at the bottom. So to understand in more depth, we can take an assignment. And the assignment is, you will be having some shapes, and by using those shapes you should be drawing a desired shape with minimal effort. Suppose I ask you to draw this up arrow. So what you may do is, you can just have up arrow as in your reusable shape. But then I give you one more requirement. Now let's draw bidirectional arrow. What you could do is, you already have this arrow. Maybe you can rotate that arrow and put it on top of it. Over here I have just placed the arrow little bit misaligned so that you can visualize it. They are on top of each other. Alright, let's move on to the next shape. This shape has arrow in 3 directions. Suppose if you want to draw this, you already have one arrow. You just have to rotate it on left hand side, then rotate it on the right hand side, put it one above the other, and the third one can come which will be pointing upward, and by that way you can achieve your desired shape. Awesome. Now I ask you to draw an arrow in all 4 directions. To do that, we have already drawn the arrow in 3 directions. We will add one more arrow pointing to bottom, and that is how we have achieved all 4 shapes. But there are some flaws with this design. If you look at closely, you will see that over here in this area, there are multiple arrows are overlapping on each other. So that means we are somehow wasting this much material, and we shouldn't be actually, because the solution should be optimum. So to solve this problem precisely, you can have a triangle shape plus rectangle shape. And let's try to achieve the last shape that we need, arrow in all 4 directions. So what we can do is, we can just put one rectangle shape horizontally, one rectangle shape vertically, and for each edges of this rectangle shape, we will be putting triangle. Awesome. So see, over here you will see that we don't have any overlapping space. Yeah, you may say that we have an overlapping space over here. But then, indeed what you can do is, you can use these 2 rectangles separately. That is how the component design is powerful. So basically these 2 are the components, and using which you can build all the shapes. But of course, in real world application, you may not see these simple examples.